You ever feel tired, but like you also feel like you haven't done anything? So it's like, why the hell am I tired? Yeah, that's been my week this week. I slept well on Wednesday, so you know that one good night of sleep should cancel out the rest, right? That's please tell me that's how that works, right? My helper focus has kind of been very strong this week, so instead of just like having like the normal amount of projects, I have this monstrosity to deal with. And yeah, again, why do I do this to myself? Okay, the lighting in this world is not great for recording, but I did bring along my studio light. It is an amazing asset. I will link to it below if you want it. I mean, I didn't make it, I just put it on the avatar, but very handy, very handy. Okay, what else is going on? Well, I did get an email from Twitch over the weekend with like the weirdest guild slop ever. Here, like, check it out for yourself. And I'm like, who's talking like that on Twitch? No one misses me on Twitch. I have not been on there for like well over 2 years or more. So yeah, that was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. But I mean, I did try streaming before, and honestly, I found it a bit disheartening. I found it draining. Like talking to yourself for an hour or more while trying to seem interesting felt like a level of masking I just could not commit to. Would I try it again? Yeah, maybe, but I feel like I'd have to approach it in a very different way, and I'd have to be a lot more authentic about it, because I kind of went into it with this idea of, you're a streamer, you have to be like as if you've, I don't know, drank 24 cans of Coca-Cola and you're on a sugar rush and you're pure ADHD bouncing off the walls, because that's, you know, either that or, shall we say, bring some assets to the table for something visual. Yeah, you don't want to see mine, and honestly, it ain't competing with the rest of them up there. So yeah, if I was to do it, I would do it my own way, and I've learned a lot since, so yeah, it would be very different. Will I, won't I don't know, but you know, we'll see what happens. I did have some good conversations with my friends this week about the whole making videos and content in general. It made me realize that I am a niche here, like a niche of a niche, like being a furry content creator in vrchat on YouTube, and the algorithm does not like that, because it does not know what to do with it. It also does not really know what a furry is, or what vrchat really is. So I'll give you an example. If I go to the Inspiration AI page on YouTube Studio, this is the kind of stuff that it's suggesting maybe I could make a video about. And it is the most unhinged, ridiculous slop. But then again, you know, it's AI generated from the absolute nonsense and ridiculous shit that me and my friends talk about. So yeah, no wonder it's confused. I'd be confused too. You know, I feel sorry for it having to read those transcripts, but long story short on that is, it's hard, because when you look at that YouTube Studio page, you see all the numbers, you see all the graphs, and you have like essentially the algorithm screaming at you like, you know, the plant from, yeah, Little Shop of Horrors, where it's like, feed me, I need content, make number go up, me happy. And like, because it's a trap, because it'll never be full, and you will drive yourself crazy trying to make those numbers go up. I know, it is very hard, especially when you get run down, your energy levels go down. It's very hard to kind of keep that focus of, I'm making this stuff because I enjoy it. I'm making this stuff because I have fun doing it. I am not here chasing, you know, whatever trend is out there. Because don't get me wrong, like, I could churn out trend chasing horny slop videos, but I mean, that's not me. Well, at least I hope it's not me. I don't know what your opinion of me is, but I don't think it's that. At least I hope not. Why am I singing This Is Halloween? Brain, for God's sake. So for those who are wondering, this is Cozy Cottage by Sam. Sam has a number of different worlds in that, which I'm sure you've all come across at one point or another. But this one is one of my favorites because it is this lovely cabin in the middle of the woods, and I really like that aesthetic. I really like the idea of just, something comfortable, something cozy that you come home to. It's, it's not a skyscraper. It's not an apartment floating up in the, weird skyboxes that no one ever seems to get right. But it's nice. It feels like you could be home. You got all the usual stuff, pens, video player, that kind of stuff. There's a nice view outside, even though you can't go outside. It's raining. Why would you want to? But the rain shader adds a nice touch. And of course, for those of you who do like to sleep in VRChat, I don't get it, but, I respect it. It does come with a nice sleep mode. You got a nice kitchen. It's for show, but it does add really good value to the aesthetic. Bathroom for completeness, I guess. That toilet is tiny. And you got a nice bed for sleeping in, so it ties together really well. The whole aesthetic just flows straight through. It's open plan. You just walk straight through from the living room, kitchen. It's nice. This kind of veranda is the closest you'll get to. Is veranda the right word? This outside part is as outside gets. There is actually a beautiful stream down there, so you've got something nice and visual to look at. But yeah, that's Cozy Cottage. Bring your friends, have a look. It's a nice world. Link below. So a little on the projects I'm working on at the minute. I'm researching a video essay on AI in society. I did do a brief video about it before. Honestly, I feel like it sucked. And I can say that because I made it. So yeah, it is a vast topic, and I don't feel like the short video did it justice. So I want to do something more in depth, more video essay like, and actually go into the behind the scenes, the reasons, the whys, the effects, and so on. And yeah, it's not going to be another clickbait AI sucks video, because honestly there are a lot of them. Uses of it, yeah, do still suck. But yeah, hopefully that'll come out soon. I did mention the Space Jam last week, and I really wanted to do something for it. I came up with a concept of this generational story about mankind's first fast and light drive and experiment and that. And the more I looked at it, the more I realized, you know what, this is going to take ages. It's going to take a while, and I only have a month to do this. So I decided, yeah, no, it ain't happening. Certainly not for the VRChat Space Jam anyway. I'm just going to put my energy into the Furry showcase video instead, and, make that the priority. Look, I don't want to half-ass anything. When I do a project, when I commit to something, I bring the full ass to it. And yeah, nothing less. So yeah, I want to do it well, and that was kind of my thinking on it. So sometimes it's good to just say, you know what, no, and that's okay. Well, it's less of a no and more of a not now, but yeah, same idea. I did get some good feedback on my last vlog on that, and suggestions to maybe do some tutorials or learning videos or encoding, because my day job is software developer, so I might as well share that knowledge. A bit of Unity or do some gameplay stuff. That could be interesting. There's a few games that I like to play, like Easy Delivery Co., Minecraft. There's a few things like that. And of course, there's this suggestion.
Save money with playing Warframe. The only free-to-play game that's actually free to play, because you don't have to spend a dime.
Never change, guys. Okay, look, I promise you one day I will play it. And I will see what it's like. I've looked at the trailer. I've heard the lore. And there's so much in that. And it does not seem to be my kind of game, but I will honestly give it a fair chance. Just not today. Just not today. I did have thoughts about making a Discord server. Just maybe post updates and, little bits and behind the scenes and things like that. But also another part of me is a server that's, just about me. God, what a narcissist. I don't know. I don't have an ego. And, you know, I just think, I am not important enough to have my own Discord server. No one cares. So, but, maybe I'll get over it. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? I mean, Discord's kind of dying as a platform anyway, so it does seem to be like, you know, joining a sinking ship. But it could be cool. It could be interesting. I don't know. I've forgotten how to use Gogo Loco. I'm trying to sit down, but I've forgotten how to use Gogo Loco. Oh no, I'm just an idiot. I'm in the wrong menu. I know that I know I know she's gonna freak out, but a special thank you to Luna for this amazing art piece commemorating my love of tables, shall we say. For anyone who doesn't know, check out this video and all will come clear. But yes, but yeah, please do check out her socials. I've linked them below. And I hear her comms may be open. Gotta kill me. Oh my god, she's gonna kill me. And now for some silly stuff. Happy 2-year anniversary to all those who celebrate the Willie's Chocolate Experience thing from Glasgow. Oh my god, like that poor woman deserves so much credit for trying to save that shit show of a thing for kids that were there. I remember when it exploded as a meme everywhere. I think there's actually a VRChat world for it as well. It's just, wow. What a cash grab. I also learned this week that apparently moth core is a thing. A big thank you to Apoyo for a very questionable number of moth memes, but such as this, and a few others. Although I expect nothing less from our favorite soap gremlin, but there you go. Much love. Let's see what else you got. I love cheese, but whoever came up with this concept of making it a drink, it's nasty. It's nasty. What are you people doing? No. Cheese is not meant to be a drink. If it was, I'd be having cheese milkshakes, but no. Just no. And last but not least, I will leave you with a god-awful dad joke. I met a guy from Australia that works in IT. I asked, "Do you come from a land down under?" That is bad. That is bad, but as a fellow IT nerd, I respect it. But yeah, that's it for me. That's it for another week. Stay cool, stay woo, and catch you in the next one. Arrgh.